just got back home to the airport at home. And honestly, the conference gave me so much to think on. The keynote speaker, Leah gave her keynote speech. And I have to say, even though I work for a keynote speaker and I've seen so many keynote speakers in my life, it was definitely one of the best keynote speeches I've ever heard. The reason for that is because she really reached the heart of who we are as activists. She said that we shouldn't let people call us critics because we're not critics. We're sharing the facts. We're trying to educate the population. We're trying to push for real change on the ground.
Restaurants have critics. Movies have critics. I am not a critic, and none of you are critics. You are patriots. You love your country so much that you're willing to make enormous sacrifices so that it can realize its best days. That is what patriotism is all about. To call someone like Jamal, who sacrificed his life for his country, a critic is insulting to the highest. To refer to Lena and her sister Lujane as critics after all they have faced, including horrific torture, is disgraceful. So in the future, when someone refers to you as a critic, stop them and correct them.
She reminded us that no one in the world would fault us for giving up our causes, surrendering, going back to our homes, finding a peaceful, quiet life that's safe. The fact that we give up so much and put our personal selves at great risk is a big sacrifice, and no one would blame us for not doing what we do because truly we have suffered enough, and we still do what we do. She called us all patriots, for that is the definition of patriotism. Self-sacrifice for the greater good, for doing what's right. Sorry about the noise. I'm gonna share with you a clip now so you can see how powerful she really was. Everyone in the conference room either teared up or got chills. I have to thank you, Leah, for really... I had to rewatch it 3 times this morning, and every single time I teared up. It was... You really got it. Thanks.
It would be much easier for all of you to move on with your lives and not fight for democracy. Most people wouldn't blame you for stepping away from your work because you have suffered enough. But instead, you've chosen to stick with it. You've decided to put up with the harassment, surveillance, and worse, to do what's right. You've made significant sacrifices to fight against a man with over $1 trillion at his disposal, a massive intelligence apparatus, one of the largest militaries in the world, and major global powers like the United States standing beside him. I know it can feel lonely and thankless as you do this work. So I want to tell you how grateful I am for your dedication and sacrifice, and remind you that the sacrifices that you and your family members have made have not gone unnoticed. You will be remembered as people who have stood up for freedom when so many have stayed silent. Thank you.